Okay, so next up in 11.2, we're going to look at question 5. This problem says the table to the right illustrates direct variation. Okay, is the variation linear or quadratic? I.e., do we have b, and this looks like a sort of an script a, it's really an alpha there, so b alpha a. This is a notation that's pretty commonly used by scientists, so in physics, chemistry. What this notation is saying is that the ratio of just b to a is always the same. So b over a is a constant. So this would be linear variation there. And then for, say, the next one, b, and then again that alpha a squared, this is saying that the ratio of b to the square of a is going to come out to be a constant. This would be like what we saw in the last video. This would be quadratic variation. So for part A, we just really want to know, is the variation linear or quadratic? Is the ratio of b to a always the same, or is the ratio of b to a squared always going to be the same? Well, let's check it out. If I go ahead and look at, say, b over a here, well, for these values, I'm going to get stuff like this. 1.2 divided by 2, well, that comes out to be 0.6. Moving on, 1.8 divided by 3, oh, okay, that's also 0.6. 3 divided by 5 is 0.6. So on and so forth. I think you get the idea. 3.6 divided by 6, that's 0.6. Okay, so the punchline there would be, yeah, this is linear variation. The ratio of b just to a, not a squared, is a constant. All right, great. So now moving on to part B, our job is to complete the table here. So looking at, say, this first problem here, we have A is the unknown and B is 4.8. And what we know from this, right, is that the ratio of B, so 4.8, divided by the unknown for A, this has to come out to be that constant of 0.6. And so, put another way, right, if I just rearrange, this unknown would have to be 8 in this case. Alright, and then very similarly, we can do that same kind of thing for this next pair. Okay, now, right, A is the known, it's 9, B is the unknown, and we know then that the ratio of the unknown B to 9, the value for A, that has to come out to be 0.6. So multiplying both sides by 9 there, we're going to get that this unknown would be 5.4. Alright, great. And then the very last part, this is C, right? The equation of variation. Well, again, what we know, right, is that the ratio of B to A is constant. It's 0.6. So another way to say that would be B is equal to 0.6 times A. And that's going to do it.